trying to find best place to put you. Welcome to this special edition of Bitglen, which is essentially me driving, because I have got to go on a long ass journey. I've got to do a 6-hour drive to Derbyshire, Chester. Don't know where the hell it is. Looked it up on Google. Says it's a 3-hour drive, just over 3 and a bit hours. And then obviously I've got to drive home. I'm actually buying a hot tub. And now I asked a couple of my friends. I said, "Do you want to go on a road trip with me?" And they said no. It's actually Father's Day, so a lot of them are actually spending days with their dads and going out for meals and stuff like that. So, which I've already had. We've just come back from a meal. I'm absolutely stuffed. Antonio says, "Hi, Glenn." Yeah, I thought, oh, what am I going to do for 3 hours or 6? Not that this stream's going to be that long. Although you never know with my videos, I suppose. I thought, what am I going to do all that time? I've got to drive on my own, no one to talk to. I thought, why not do a live stream? Why not drive with the sort of 150 people that watch my videos on a regular basis? So here we are. I've been doing some research. I hope you guys can hear me all right. Let me know if you can't hear me. I've been doing some research about Stellar all day today and last night, watching some YouTube videos about it, and also reading up on the Stellar homepage and the Reddit posts about it. I didn't realise, I didn't actually know anything about Stellar going into it, so it was quite a eye-opener for me. I didn't know that it was hard forked from Ripple, and essentially has exactly the same sort of process as Ripple, but they've actually teamed up. They're more decentralised, and they've teamed up with IBM. So I was quite surprised actually. I thought, wow, that sounds really good actually. Obviously Stellar being cheaper than Ripple as well at the minute, I believe, from what I can remember. Both of them have a massive amount of coins, something like 100 billion 100 billion coins. And apparently the founders, I believe, actually own up to 80% of them. This was an article I was reading from a while back. I don't know if it's changed since. I need to look into that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing the last 24 hours since I last spoke to you guys. Obviously reading on Twitter, people seem to be still hating on EOS at the minute. That seems to be everyone's favourite thing. I shared a video of Jimmy Song. He actually... Oh. There we go. He actually done a live chat or talk at a conference, and he was talking about pretty much no coins or tokens at the moment are decentralized. The only one that is truly decentralized out of all the tokens and everything that he's seen is Bitcoin. Whether that's because obviously he does a lot of development for Bitcoin, or whether he honestly believes that, and that's sort of what I was saying last night. I sort of said, you know, I know this is going to get me a lot of hate for saying it, but the only coins at the moment that I feel are really decentralized, I actually said Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now Jimmy actually sort of called out Ethereum and said, you know, they've got their Ethereum dev team, I can't remember what they're called, but Ethereum something. So he was saying, you know, it is more centralized than obviously Bitcoin. And obviously I sort of almost agree with him. Pretty much every token that's created now obviously has normally a lead person or people behind it, and obviously they're the main token holders, shareholders, CEOs, the development company, pre-mined, you know. So I sort of agree with him really that a lot of them are centralized. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think Joshua says, where you're heading, Glenn? I'm actually heading to Derbyshire, Chester. I'm heading to Chester from Essex, which is about a 3 and a bit hour drive. So it's going to be a long drive. I thought I'd talk to you guys for at least half hour or so, however long you want me to keep going on for. So yeah, I thought that was interesting this morning, but pretty much on Twitter all I read this morning was people hating on EOS, obviously after that report that came out. I was saying that someone did put in my Telegram group chat, someone said Glenn, super Bitcoin has gone up 300%. I thought, bloody hell, 300% since I mentioned it last night. That's nothing to do with me, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, unless one of my viewers watched what I was talking about, the different Bitcoins, and thought, oh yeah, I've got £1 million worth of fiat, I'm just going to spend it on super Bitcoin. But I wonder what the reason is. Why has super Bitcoin done so well? Either obviously it's part of a pump and dump, or maybe some news came out that I don't know about. I didn't even know super Bitcoin existed until yesterday. So another thing that I actually shared it in the Telegram group chat. If you want to be a part of the Telegram group chat, just click the link down below in the description of this video. Going through all my old messages on YouTube, like the comments section and that, and I was trying to delete all the, you know, the scam ones, and actually replied to people. There was one guy in particular, and he just kept posting on every video, Glenn, your link for your Telegram group chat doesn't work, it doesn't allow you to chat. And I did set up, when I first started Telegram, I set up a group, and I wasn't aware that you couldn't just let people join. You had to invite them in, which obviously is no good, because obviously I'm doing videos where I'm talking to the general public, and obviously it's up to them to come to join me. So I've sent him the link about 3 or 4 times. So I don't know if maybe if other people are having the same issue. I think they're just searching Team Bitglen through Telegram, and they're finding an empty chat room and they can't comment on it. So I need to maybe look into that, maybe get one of the guys to try and delete that chat so there's no confusion. But anyway, I shared it in the Telegram group chat, but it was like an infographic about how long some different things took to adopt by 50 million users. So say airplanes, it took 60, it was saying like 48 years or 60 years for people to mass adopt flying on an airplane. You know, you think in the UK, obviously we live on a little island, and predominantly back in the day, holidays used to be caravan holidays or butlins, you know, like holiday camps, if you like. And that's how every British person holidayed. Still quite popular nowadays, but not as popular as they used to be. But obviously now the norm is to just fly. Like the other day, you know, the other weekend, as you guys know, I just went to Tenerife just on the fly. Just thought, got a weekend free, might as well go somewhere. And we did a 4-hour flight to Tenerife. But apparently that took, to get to that stage, to get to 50 million users, that took 48 years for people to adopt it. And then it had other things like the internet. The internet took, I don't know, 15 years or something like that. And even ATMs, cash machines, people were really funny about using cash machines, like actually getting money out of the wall. That was like a really, and I suppose when you think about it, you're like, yeah, just withdrawing cash from anywhere, like that doesn't make sense for someone who's all their life had to run on checks and go into the bank and stuff like that. So that was really interesting as well, to think about that. And obviously reverting it back to cryptocurrency, we're only sort of what, I mean, if you take back from Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin's been going about, what, 6 years now. It's been quite underground for the first few years. It's only been sort of more widely adopted in the last probably year and a half, 2 years. And obviously really hitting the mainstream when it sort of hit 20k later on in the year, last year. So really we are in, compared to all the other sort of new technology leaps, we are quite early into the mass adoption era, if you like, time frame. We're only a couple years into it. But then saying that, obviously people adopt stuff quicker now, like digitally. I think people, it sort of showed you a graph like online banking. It took so many years for people to adopt, because everyone, I assume, obviously was scared of using online banking at first, because everyone thinks, oh no, if I use it online, someone's going to hack it, I'm going to have a virus that's going to copy my details. So it actually makes sense when you think about it. But obviously now it's so normal to us to, like, my online banking, I use it all the time. Like just now, I just asked my sister to transfer me some money while I was in a post office, like to withdraw cash. And she texted me saying, yeah, done. And then I just put the card in the machine and withdrew it, like, instantly. It's just so easy now. But obviously the downside to that is obviously the centralization side of it. So all these cryptocurrencies that are coming out that are centralized already, they're not really unless they're solving an issue. Like, what's the point? Because our money works pretty well as it is now, like in terms of liquidity, like how easy it is to withdraw, transfer, send to someone else. It's so quick and so fluent. And now obviously we've got contactless, and even some countries are doing away with cash. So, like, was it Sweden? I think I reported on Sweden are going to be looking to be the first cashless nation. So I think Bitcoin, once it is in the mass adoption in a main way, I think it'll be adopted fairly quickly. Once people start making payments, transferring it and stuff like that, people go, oh, this is quite easy actually. I'd rather just do this. I'd rather. And I've always said, I don't think Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is going to take over fiat money. I really don't. I think they're going to run side by side of each other. I think some people will say, look, I only like accepting Bitcoin. Some people will say, I don't like Bitcoin, I'd rather my bank handle the transaction. So we're going to have this mixture, and obviously it'd be really cool to see, like, sort of like, people talk about atomic swaps from one token to another token, but it'd be really cool to just have, if I go into a shop and they say, oh, this is £50 or $50, and I've got a wallet on my phone or whatever on a card that says, right, I've got 100 million Satoshis or whatever, and I just pin then where I'm driving, there's not much signal actually. The area I just went through. So I don't know. What do you think the current way with it, or can you see them running alongside each other? Is there going to be a victor? Is there going to be one over the other? I can't see it, and I can't see it happening. And if it was to happen, I think it would be over a long period of time. Maybe not even in my lifetime. I mean, I'm 33 now. I've probably got 30 to 40 years left in me. I'm halfway through my life now, so I can't see fiat money and banks disappearing in the next 30 years. Because obviously they're going to fight back. That, you know, they're going to try and maintain their stranglehold or their monopoly on the way we do finance. But we'll see, I suppose. We shall see. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear, obviously, other thoughts out there. I'm sorry if I don't read all your comments or reply back to any questions you may ask. I am actually driving, so I've got to be careful whilst I'm driving. What else have I looked into today? What else has been on Bitglen's mind cryptocurrency wise? I noticed what's his name, Crypto Daily, he done a YouTube video and he was talking about not doing a YouTube video for a while because it seems like every time there's a dip he doesn't do a video, and it's not just him, it seems like a lot of YouTubers. And you know, and he was fair enough. He was like, yeah, that's, you know, it's harder to think of content while everything's in a dip, because obviously you have to think that while everything's dipping, you've got a specific to release something by, like an announcement. Why would you release it on a day where it's down 10-15%? Because you're not obviously gonna get a good response in the market, so you might as well wait until things are either stagnant or buoyant and then make your announcement so that your token does even better. So there's less stuff to talk about. Okay, let's say that. There's less stuff to talk about, and unless you're like me, YouTubers are not, because I completely get it. We're back. But if I cut out, I'll try and reconnect. It only takes a few seconds to reconnect, so sorry if this is cutting in and out, but I am streaming live from my phone whilst driving. So I think my phone's doing all right, actually. Yeah, I wish all my crypto videos were from the car. Not driving though, because there's a lot of background noise, but I wish it was just sitting in my car. Actually, I'd probably be more comfortable than what I'm doing at the minute. I really like my new computer and everything. You know, I love the size of it, the brightness, the colors. But at the minute, I'm standing up when I'm doing my videos. So when I'm doing a video for like an hour and 20 minutes, I'm just standing there for an hour and 20 minutes. So really, I need to get it on because all I've done is I've put it on just an old chest of drawers. So I would like to get a proper computer desk, and obviously like an office chair or something like that. Not too much, guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to leave it there. Obviously, I've been talking for 20 minutes, I suppose. But I just thought I'd give you some of my thoughts of, you know, what I've had on my brain in the last 24 hours. I look forward to seeing you guys. Obviously, I won't be able to do a live video tonight, a proper one. So I'll probably do one. I'm going to do the Stellar video probably midday tomorrow, but then I need to sit and edit it. I might do a live video tomorrow. If not, it'll be Tuesday. So I look forward to seeing you there, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like me doing videos from the car. And also, if you're new to this channel, this isn't normally the type of videos I do. So check out some of my older videos, subscribe, and obviously I'll see you in the next video. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.